is for the men who somehow think that they're the prize. Darling, I'm paying my own rent, my own car note, my own car insurance, my telephone bill. Okay? I'm looking good, smelling good, working out, eating healthy. Oh, buying my own clothes. Credit looking good. Somehow you think you're the prize and I should submit to you?
All right, so let's look at it this way, okay? Now, if you paying your own bills, that's great and all for you. You're an adult. You should pay your own, every adult should pay their own bills. Now, however, when you get into a relationship, predominantly the man pays your bills. He provides for you. He protects you, okay? This is what makes a man a prize. Now, you can both be the prize, okay? A woman being beautiful alone makes her a prize to that man. And this is why he is willing to lay his life down for her and give her his provisions. Literally, family. So you can both be the prize. Okay, so her saying, I'm looking good, smelling good, I'm working out, eating right, looking healthy, all of that adds to her value. You understand? SMV. Now, when it comes to her paying her own bills, this does not benefit a man in a relationship. So this would make her the prize. What would make her a prize in that regard is if she says, I'm going to pay your bills. I'm going to pay your rent, your car note, and your phone bill. You understand? Now, she's saying she's going to buy her own clothes. In a relationship, are you going to buy your own clothes? Or will he likely buy you things? Okay, so this is what makes him a prize. But now, here's the thing, though, family. I think we get off because we're trying to figure out who the prize is. You should both be each other's prize. You should both be earning each other, okay, working to win each other's heart. Now, when it comes to submission, she says, I should submit to you, and I got my credit and all that stuff in line. Why should I submit to you? I think the submission word is seen as a weakness, but both parties actually submit to each other. Did you know that? Did you know a man is submitting to a woman when he lays his life down for her and says, I'm going to protect you. If you with me, I got you. Right? When he gives her his provisions, he is submitting to her. When he's focused on his mission, trying to obtain things to make the life of him and his children, his wives, more successful, more abundance, and she comes to him with emotional things that she needs, when he stops manifesting and gives her what she needs emotionally, he is submitting to her. Now, I don't understand why a lot of women have a problem with submitting to a man. It simply means doing your role as a woman, as a nurturer, as a supporter, as a helpmeet. Why is that a problem? I think the biggest kicker is this. The man that's asking you for submission, you don't want to submit to him, meaning you don't trust his leadership. You don't trust his authority. You don't trust his ability to manifest. And this is why it's so hard for you to submit to a person, because if you got to argue about what you guys have by way of who should submit to who, it's kind of weird to me, because it's kind of like a fight, a never-ending war. That man is now your enemy. Who should submit to who? When in reality, if a person really is feeling you, they're going to bring all them things out of you anyway. When that man meets that woman and she turns him on in all the right ways, he's going to submit to her anyway. You understand? He's going to submit his energy to her, his time to her, his provisions to her anyway. And when that woman meets a king, a true king to her, in her eyes, he's not going to have to ask for no submission, y'all. So a lot of times I feel like if you're in a relationship and you're having to fight for submission, argue over it, debate over who gets this type of submission, who gets to do what, you're likely with the wrong person, family, and you just don't bring it out of them, because that's ridiculous. Who pays who and who pays what has nothing to do with our roles as male and female when it comes to a relationship, okay? Now, if a man is not saying, hey, you need to take care of me, provide for me, protect, you jump in front of the bullet for me, okay? If he's not asking you to do those things, then he's 100% understanding that what his role is as a man. Then understand what your role is as a woman. This doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong when you understand your role. You understand? It makes him strong when he understands his role. Don't you want a man who will protect you? Don't you want a man who, when he's there, you feel safe? Don't you want that? What if he complained about that? When you complained about submitting, what if he complained about having your back in a violent situation? What if he complained about that? What if he said, you find your own exit if somebody's shooting? If somebody runs up to you and is talking to you any kind of way, don't come find me. You got this. How would you feel about that? You say you're not a man. This is why men say you're not a woman. Honestly, guys, understand it. Peace.